When it's hot outside, there's nothing better than a cold popsicle. This is the book that I'm sharing today, The Boy Who Invented the Popsicle. This is actually a true story about the man who invented the things that we love to suck on, popsicles. Let's go ahead and move to our other camera so you can see the words in the picture. Frank William Epperson knew what he wanted to be when he grew up, and everyone in Frank's family knew too, because in case they forgot, he reminded them often. I want to be a great inventor. When Frank was not busy with his schoolwork or chores, Frank could be found adventuring with his brother Cray, practicing his cornet, or learning magic tricks. He also pondered important questions. Do goldfish sleep? Do ants have ears? Do woodpeckers get headaches from pecking all day? But Frank's favorite pastime was inventing, and to invent, Frank knew he had to experiment, so off he would go to his laboratory, his back porch. There he doodled and designed, tinkered and tested, analyzed and scrutinized. By the time Frank was 10 years old, he had already masterminded his first invention, a hand car with two handles. At twice the speed of a regular one-handled hand car, Frank whizzed down the street of his neighborhood. Hot dog! Wow. Frank also experimented with liquids. Here's one of his experiments. Why won't they play together? How to do your own experiment with liquids. Now, if you want to try this experiment, make sure you check with your mom before you start. The stuff you'll need: cooking oil, water, a drinking glass. Here's what to do. Number 1, pour the cooking oil into a glass. Number 2, add the water. Number 3, mix the two liquids together. Number 4, wait 2 minutes. What happened? The oil rose above the water because it is less dense than water. No matter how much you mix these two liquids, they will always separate. Why? Just like magnets are attracted to other magnets, water molecules are attracted to other water molecules. But oil molecules and water molecules are not attracted to each other. One more thing. Food coloring is made of water. See what happens when you add a few drops of food coloring to the glass? The drops will slowly travel through the oil and only mix with the water. Here you can see they have separated. But what Frank loved most was experimenting with flavored soda waters. Now, soda waters, boys and girls, are things like 7-Up. It's kind of fizzy water. The kind that hissed and wheezed when he held a glassful to his ear and sent tangy bubbles galloping across his tongue with every gulp. Frank had his heart set on inventing the yummiest, most thirst-quenching, lip-smacking soda water drink ever. So off Frank would go to the corner store to buy the flavored soda water powders he needed for his experiments, often with his little brother Cray tagging along. Hi, Big Ep. Hi, Little Ep. That's what they called the boys, Big Ep and Little Ep. Cray was a handy taster for Frank's concoctions. Some of his attempts were unsuccessful. You could even say they were disastrous. But Frank just kept on trying. Here's another one of his experiments. A whole lot of fizzing going on. How to make your own lemon-flavored soda water. Here's the stuff you'll need: lemon juice, water, a drinking glass, baking soda, and sugar. What to do? Number 1, pour the lemon juice into the glass. Number 2, add the water. Number 3, add the baking soda and mix well. You should see some fizzing action going on. Number 4, now taste your lemonade. You can add the sugar to sweeten. Wow, that sounds like a good idea. One day, Frank and the other children in his neighborhood decided to build a miniature amusement park. There was a theater, a merry-go-round, and a scenic railway. Frank was assigned the soda water stand, which suited him just fine. He could share his soda water creations with all his friends. Here's his stand, Frank's Soda Water. It was also around this time that something peculiar happened. The temperature dipped, then plunged. This would not have been unusual had Frank lived in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, or Pocatello, Idaho, where it could be bitterly cold in winter. But he lived in San Francisco, California, where only rarely did the temperature drop below freezing. So Frank tried another experiment. He left a glass of flavored soda water outside overnight. I wonder what this drink will taste like frozen. When he woke up the next morning, Frank ran to his back porch to discover his soda water had frozen solid. He could no longer sip it. He had to lick it like a lollipop. Frank had invented a frozen drink on a stick. Hot dog! Now you can see that Frank has indeed been the inventor of the popsicle. And even today, you can go to different stores and buy popsicles. Frank Epperson is the boy's name. Sometimes they called him Big Ep, but Frank is the inventor of the popsicle. I hope you enjoyed that reading of the story today. Have a great day.